Good. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just looking at this thing.
Playing with it?
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa, where were you born?
Huh?
Where were you born?
Nevada.
You were born in Nevada? Sorry, where'd you go to? So you grew up in Nevada?
Huh?
You grew up in Nevada?
Eldorado Springs.
Eldorado
Okay.
Springs. So did I.
You grew up in Eldorado?
Yep, we both did, didn't we?
It's a good place, isn't
Yeah, it is a good little town.
Did you get into trouble?
Huh?
Did you get in trouble?
No.
No?
It's a pretty nice little town.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what they called you when you were a kid?
What?
Wormy?
Yeah,
How'd you get that nickname?
beats me, but I figured out.
They got you Wormy?
I said, hey, Wormy, yeah. So back and forth all the time.
You Wormy.
That's funny.
And what'd your dad do?
Chickens.
Chickens?
We raise chickens.
Okay.
And incubators.
Okay.
We put in the eggs.
And let them hatch?
Yeah.
Ah, so then you had little chicks running all over?
Huh?
Then there were little chicks running all over after they hatched?
Oh, yeah.
How many were there?
How many eggs? Chickens?
Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds and
Oh
hundreds.
my goodness, hundreds? They kept you busy, I bet.
He furnished chickens for almost all of Nevada and Vernon County.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And shipped a lot, too.
So they shipped them all over?
Yeah.
And you had two sisters, didn't you?
Uh,
You have two sisters?
we made
Your sisters?
that
Two sisters?
You were the youngest, so that's how you got the nicknames, probably.
probably
Big sisters calling you nicknames.
about that.
Did they ever try and beat you up at all?
No,
No?
You were tougher than them.
That's
On
cool.
the streets of Eldo.
What'd you do for work? Where'd you work? Were you in the police department?
yeah,
Highway patrol?
yeah.
What'd you do there?
That's what you're supposed to do.
And whatever they told you.
Stayed out of trouble and caught people? Is that what your ring is for? Is that what your ring is for?
What?
The highway
Your ring?
patrol.
Is that your
is
highway
that-
patrol ring? Goodness. What made you join the highway patrol?
Oh, yeah. Somebody else decided it'd be a good idea.
Someone else thought it'd be good for you.
Before that, you were in the Coast Guard?
Yeah,
Okay.
Coast Guard?
yeah.
Where at? Where were you? In Nevada or Eldo or on the coast somewhere?
Yeah, on the coast.
I guess it'd have to be the coast if it's the Coast Guard, right?
In San Francisco, is that where you were?
Yeah.
How long were you there?
Oh, about 2 years.
2 years.
That's nice. Did you like living out there?
Do you have any stories from the Coast Guard? No?
Not much.
What about the Highway Patrol? Bet you ran into a lot of stuff there.
Troublemakers?
People causing
We
trouble.
learn stuff all the time.
You got any stories about some of the bad guys you tracked down?
Too many of them.
And then you had all your kids.
Yeah.
They were trouble.
Which one was the biggest troublemaker?
We knew.
Of your kids.
All the kids.
Brian, Brent, janitor,
It was all about
Vicky.
the same.
They were all about the same. They were all just as bad.
One learned the other one.
I bet the boys were probably the worst, huh?
Well, the girls can be pretty bad.
Pretty bad. They got into a different kind of trouble.
Yeah.
Remember when the boys set the house on fire?
Which time?
Oh man, I haven't heard that story.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh, it wasn't much.
It wasn't much. Didn't they get locked out of the house?
Huh?
And they started a fire in the garage or something to stay warm.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Jeez.
In their pajamas.
And Grandma kept the house? How'd you meet Grandma?
I'm just working.
Just working?
Just
She
working.
was at the courthouse, wasn't she?
Yeah.
You ran into her? Did you flirt with her a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did she know you were a troublemaker then?
She's quite a woman.
She what?
She's quite a woman.
She's quite a woman. She is.
Darn right. She takes care of several men.
She took care of several men.
Yeah.
At the courthouse. Yeah, kept all the judges in line.
Yeah.
You know, the last time we went down there, Brian took me by and showed me Atkinson Lake
Yeah.
out at Shell City.
Quite a lake.
Yeah, it is.
Who was that named after?
Be your lake.
Yours too.
All of ours, isn't it?
Who was that named after? Who was it named after? Was it your dad?
Yeah.
And did he do something out? Did he work at Shell City for a while, or did he just
Fish.
fished out there so they
Rolling
named
out
it
there
after
fish.
him? Mm-hmm.
And then they got the cabin?
Yeah, that's everybody. Usually we fish during the fishing season.
Yeah.
Every day.
Oh wow! And then hunted ducks and geese too. Some? No, none of that.
That's too
Just
much
fishing.
trouble.
Too much trouble. Yeah,
Fishing was
fishing's
easy.
a lot
Try
easier.
to clean a goose.
Ooh. Can you still do it? Can you still clean a goose?
I don't think I'd want to clean a goose. I'm not,
I remember when Aunt Pat had a goose at her Thanksgiving dinner one time that somebody had got. Remember when everybody would go to her house for Thanksgiving? All the Justras and Pat and Wes.
This side goose would taste good. Just the idea that they're goose.
Yeah.
Thought of goose is a good idea. Grandma never tried to make a goose, did she? No. She stuck with the good stuff.
We need a goose.
Yeah.
It's a dark meat, isn't it? It's like almost black, the meat, some of it. It's not very good. Wild.
Weren't you a farmer? Didn't you do some gardening?
You used to have a big old garden,
We
remember?
always had a garden,
What'd you have in it?
everything.
Everything? Takes a bunch to keep it growing good, huh?
Yeah,
You'd spend all day out there, wouldn't you?
yeah.
Pulling weeds.
Where was your garden? Out west of town? Where was your garden? Out west of town?
East of town.
East of town?
Hey Esther, how are you?
And then you had the one in your backyard. Sometimes over at Maxwell's.
Yeah, but that didn't have much there.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Did you grow corn? That was the best thing I remember was your corn. What was your favorite thing you grew? The corn?
I didn't really like corn that much.
You like the corn? You like the tomatoes?
Garden, just plow.
Yeah.
You surprised how busy you are.
Oh, I bet.
Getting the weeds out, keeping
Yeah.
the weeds out.
Yeah.
We tried to have a garden a couple of years ago, and it took way too much time. Way too much
I always
time.
liked it when you had new potatoes.
Yeah.
The new potatoes were good. You'd boil them up on a pot on the stove. It was yummy.
Are you tired?
I'm not too bad.
Too bad.
Do you remember Cecil and Maxine and the cats?
Maxwell,
Mm-hmm.
did you know them?
Yep.
Where do you know them from?
From when we used to live in Nevada a long time ago.
Where you live?
And I remember Maxine would feed all the stray cats,
Yeah.
and then Cecil didn't like them, did he?
No, I know.
What did Cecil do to him?
What
What did Cecil do to him?
did he do? Dog?
The cats.
Oh, he'd do anything to them.
They just disappear?
They keep way out, they keep disappearing.
You used to go over there and drink Coke in the barn, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sit on my porch.
They'd have shrimp feasts in the barn. Remember when they'd have shrimp feasts in the barn?
Yeah.
Boil up all the shrimp. Play Skip-Bo.
Remember Skip-Bo? The card game? Remember playing Skip-Bo? The card game?
Yeah.
At your house?
Or
Grandma
at
used to always
Maxwell's
play it?
barn.
I played so much stuff.
Did you play so many games in your life?
Yeah, you played bridge and all too, didn't you? I'm not smart enough to play bridge.
Where'd you get married? Did you get married in Nevada?
Yeah.
Okay. How long did you guys date before you got married? Do you remember?
Quite a while.
Quite a while. Wanted to make sure she was the right one.
I guess.
I'd be ready.
She said, okay, now we'll give you one more week and that's it. One more, no more.
And that was it? Took your week and you were ready?
You decided you better be.
Then you have Brian and Brent, were they crazy?
Yeah.
They kept you on your toes. Well, and how did Brian become sheriff? Did they think they were voting for you?
No?
No?
No,
No,
really.
that was him.
He knew a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's one thing, knew a lot of people.
Because of you.
And that's it.
Yeah.
If you know that many people, you'd be a dumbbell. You'd be
Yep.
everybody.
Yep.
And Uncle Brent was a police officer? And Uncle Brent was in the police?
No, Brent didn't like
He didn't like it.
it. He didn't like it at all. He stayed for quite a while, though.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't think he would. But he thought, well, if Brian was going to do it, he ought to
He
do it.
really did too.
He ought to get kicked out.
Did they play lots of sports in high school?
Do what?
Did they play sports in high school?
Yeah,
Did you go watch them?
yeah.
They were football players, weren't they?
Both
Both of them?
they can do anything.
Yeah.
They were wild.
Track.
Yeah,
Too much energy.
yeah.
Did Vicky and Janet play sports?
Did they what?
Play sports?
Yeah. I can't remember what sports they really liked.
Basketball?
No, it wasn't basketball. No,
I don't know what they played. Tennis? No.
I can't remember what it was. Something but them
What
play.
they both played? Were they cheerleaders?
Huh?
Were they cheerleaders?
No.
No?
Cheerleaders?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No?
I bet Brian was a cheerleader. Was Brian a cheerleader?
He wasn't a cheerleader, but he'd be hollering all the time. You'd think that he was a cheerleader.
He still can't keep his mouth shut, can he?
Yeah,
You always hear him before you see him.
that's right.
Does he come see you?
Huh?
Does he come see you very often?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Takes you
Well,
to
he wants something.
you want something. That sounds about right. And he brings Grandma to see you.
Huh?
He brings Grandma to see you.
Does he bring Grandma with him sometimes?
Oh, huh?
No?
No. Heavens, no. You never would do that.
Man.
I'll
The ladies are getting their nails done today.
Did they trim your nails for you?
The what?
Did you get your nails done?
Your nail what?
Did they trim your nails for you?
Looks like they're doing nails for the ladies over there. Did
Yeah, they do a lot.
Okay.
That's nice.
They're always doing something.
Yeah. There's lots of activities, aren't there?
Yeah.
Keep you busy.
Do you like to do aerobics? Do exercises?
Huh?
Do you like the exercises?
What do you mean?
When they do the exercise class, do you like those?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because y'all stretched?